so glad to see you back again in my quiet spaces. This month, I have a really wonderful guest for you. You're so going to enjoy Jo Kadlacek. She's here with me today, and she's going to talk about passion. Her book, Woman Overboard, How Passion Saved My Life, is an amazing read. Now, Jo is going to lead you to discover, or maybe just to rediscover, your passion for life, how to sort of live life fully and enjoy it with all of your spirit. Jo does this through music and through art and through personal reflection. I know it's going to be a wonderful month for you. So Jo, I'm so glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy My Quiet Spaces.
Thanks, Pat. Have you ever thought about what it means to be creative? To think about how it fits into our lives as Christians, as women of faith? Well, it's been a question for me since I was little, and I think it goes hand in hand with that question of what does it mean to be fully alive? What does it mean to explore our passions? We all would define passion so differently, as we would creativity. But to me, it seems really, when we look back at Scripture, we look at the story of the Bible, we see God as a creative God. We see God creating in a garden. We see God calling into existence animals and humans. And so we're made in God's image. We are bearers of His creativity. We reflect that creativity. In fact, all of Scripture is this great piece of literature that reflects that creativity, from dramas and stories and psalms and poetry and parables. We have so much that reflects the creativity of God. So we know it matters to God, our creativity. And I think actually there's an element of creativity that, as we express it, it's an act of worship. It reignites in us a sense of wonder. So this month we're going to look at what does it mean to explore those creative lands, to offer our acts of worship, offer our creativity as an act of worship. And maybe it means for some of us we'll be exploring new expressions of creativity, from trying a new dish at home for the family, or planting new flower in the garden, or grabbing that paintbrush we've ignored for a long time, or stopping when we see a sunset and taking a picture, or pulling out the journal and writing a poem. Whatever it means, I really believe that the more we tap into that creative process, the more we're getting closer to who God is as our creator, and we're offering back to Him our creative expression as an act of worship. So I hope you'll join me in exploring that creativity this month and reigniting the wonder of what it means to be fully alive.